My husband got me the coolest thing for Christmas, so I really wanted to play with it with you guys. Harry Potter fans in the house, anyone? So stinking cute. This is the Sheglam times Harry Potter collab. So yeah, that's the main thing we're gonna be playing with, but I also have a couple of other things that I did get for Christmas that I wanted to test out. So this is just a chill first impressions video, trying out some new products, some things that I got for Christmas. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you so much for being here. I hope you all are doing well, had a great holiday, great new year, and let's just go ahead and test out some new things because I'm super excited. I got my own little Hogwarts acceptance letter. The detail in this packaging is so stinking adorable, so cute. So in the little letter is just a little info card telling you about what's included in the kit. In this kit, you get one herbologist glitter lipstick. I love the packaging. What are those things called? I forget. The ones that scream and can make you faint. I don't know how this is gonna look on the lips, but in the tube it looks really pretty. Let's give it a quick swatch. Oh, it's pretty clear with green sparkles. All right, it feels like a balm texture wise. So maybe we'll use that, or we'll try it on at least, but I do have a couple of other lip products. I got the Clarins water lip stain. I think this is the raspberry one or something. I've never tried anything from Clarins before, and I know that their lip oil is very popular. I haven't really heard much about the lip stain, but I'm a big fan of lip stains, so I have tried this already like on my own time, but I wanted to show you guys on camera what it looks like if you were interested. I also got the new Lumi tint from L'Oreal. I love the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, so I'm excited to see what this looks like. And I also have this blurry pudding pot from fwee. I think it's a K-beauty brand. It's a little potted cream blush, and the texture of it looked so intriguing to me, so I'm super excited to try this out as well. And I also have the new, I don't know if they said it's reformulated. It's a re-release of an old product. These are the Revlon Super Lustrous Shine Lipsticks. I used to love these. It used to have black packaging, and I used to have the shade Nude Illuminator, so I picked up the same shade because I loved it so much. I have tried this one as well. I'll get to my thoughts later, but for now, there is the color, and you can see it's pretty shiny. Also in the Sheglam Harry Potter kit, you get a makeup cauldron lip mask. The packaging of this whole little collection is so stinking adorable. That's the main appeal, I think, but we're gonna test the quality too. It looks like a little cauldron, and on the inside it kind of has a purpley jelly look to it. Ooh. Doesn't smell too good. But let's try it on. Oh, it's very squishy. I don't know why I was expecting it to be a little thicker. Feels nice. It almost has a gasoline type scent. Yeah, I don't know if it's something that I would use on a regular basis because of the smell. It just does not smell like something I should be putting on my mouth. I'll keep it just for the packaging, to be honest. And then last but not least, the thing that I'm probably the most excited about, the eyeshadow palettes. It has a little sorting hat, and you can spin the wheel and see which house you land on. Hufflepuff, oh my gosh, how fun. And then you open it up. It's a magnetic little snap, and you get 4 eyeshadow palettes for the 4 houses. Go ahead and insert some close-ups of all 4 palettes and swatches so you can see the color stories in their full glory. I don't know which one I want to play with today. My heart initially leaps to the Slytherin palette because I love greens, but I feel like I've been doing a lot of green looks recently. So maybe we play with Hufflepuff? Hufflepuff or Gryffindor? Maybe we mix them. I think I'm gonna do Hufflepuff, but I might pull in a little bit from Gryffindor. We'll see where the wind takes us. Before we get to the eyeshadow though, I think I'm gonna start off doing my complexion. So let's try out the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glow Tint. I have mine in the shade 120 Neutral. So this claims to be a lightweight fluid tint that glows like an illuminator and covers like a foundation, seamlessly evens skin tone and blurs imperfection for a breathable second skin finish. Light diffusing pearls, 82% hydrating serum base reveal a radiant Hydra powered glow. Shake before use. Okay, we're going to shake. So I just have a moisturizer on my skin, and I'm not going to put on a primer because I really want to see what the foundation looks like without a primer. It's a little squeezy tube with a pump, which is nice. Ooh, it looks very liquidy. Very liquidy. And I can already tell it's going to be very illuminating. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it does look pretty reflective. It reminds me, first impressions, of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. The shade might be a little dark for me right now. I think it's oxidizing. Like, look at this compared to this. Am I crazy? So I'm just sort of spreading it out on my skin with my finger first. This is how I usually apply foundation. And then I'll go in with a brush to really work it into the skin. All right, so that was one pump. Let's go ahead and blend that out, and then we can add more if we need to. I feel like that blends in really easily, and it looks like sheer to light coverage to me. It says it's a tint, so I wasn't expecting, you know, full coverage out of it. I think you can see that it does have some light reflection, but it doesn't feel dewy or hydrating on the skin. Actually, it feels more like it's setting down. So if you have more combo, maybe even oily skin, this might still work for you. I do have more normal to dry dehydrated skin, so we'll see. I'm gonna add a little bit more. It's so liquidy. Add some more to my nose. Let's let it dry for a second too, because sometimes when you let concealers or foundations sort of dry down just a bit, you can get the most coverage out of them. So we'll see what this is capable of. I do think that this color is a little bit dark for me, but it's pretty sheer coverage, so I think I can make it work. And also, it says it's a neutral undertone, but to me this looks like it has a slightly warm undertone. Just something to keep in mind. So I'm gonna let this sit for like a minute, and then I'll come back and we'll blend it out. Okay, so it's been about a minute, and I just quickly primed my eyes with my Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime Eye Primer. Let's try to blend this out a little bit and see if we can get any more coverage. I'm just going in with my IT Cosmetics Love Is a Foundation brush. It blends really easily. I do think it is adding just a little bit more coverage. Like, it feels a little bit less liquidy, obviously, now that it's dried down a bit. And it did cover up the redness on my nose pretty well. It's really glowy. I'll swatch this next to the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter because I am curious how they look side by side. Because I feel like when I apply the Charlotte Tilbury all over my face, the effect is very similar. This looks more glowy than the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. If you've tried that, that's one of my favorite foundations from the drugstore. And it is luminous. It has a luminous pearlescence to it, but I feel like this one is even more. This is a next level, stepped up on steroids version of that Maybelline. But it's similar to the Maybelline in that it sets down, so it's not super glossy, thick feeling. I really like the way it feels on the skin. Like, it literally set down completely. It's so lightweight. I don't feel like I have a foundation on at all. I think it looks really pretty, actually. We all have pores. We all have things that we might not want emphasized. This, because it is luminous, is going to highlight those things. So for example, I have pretty large pores right here, and this is definitely not blurring them. It's emphasizing them a bit, but we'll see how it looks after powder. If you have very smooth, young skin with not large pores, I think you're gonna really like the way that this looks. But if you have a lot of texture, this might not be the skin tone for you because it is not very smoothing. I don't know, it sort of looks like it's sitting on top of the skin too. I don't know if you can see, especially on my forehead, but let's give it a minute to melt, marinate, and we'll come back and see at the end what we think. So I'm just gonna quickly apply some concealer. I just thought I would go in with another L'Oreal product, stick with a theme. We're gonna do the L'Oreal True Match Serum Concealer, one of my favorite concealers, actually. It's very thin, gives you good medium coverage, and if you have dry skin, it's pretty self-setting. I wouldn't say you have to go in with a powder. And I'm just tapping that in with my Singe FO2 concealer brush. From a distance, I think it looks really good. Like in my mirror right now, I like the way my skin looks. It's just when you get close that things start to get a little questionable. All right, I'm also gonna quickly apply some liquid bronzer. I don't have a new one, but the newest one I have is from e.l.f. If I could get it open. Oh my gosh, what is happening? It's like locked. I couldn't get that open for some reason, so I'm just gonna go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Glow Contour Wand. I can't get this one open either. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna squeeze them out in the back of my hand just because this applicator, it's a sponge tip, so sometimes the product can dry on the applicator, and if you try to apply that way, you get older, dried up product and it can get a bit patchy. Either wet the sponge fully and then go in, or just apply it to the back of your hand. It looks very pigmented, but it blends out so easily. It's probably my favorite liquid bronzer from the drugstore, or just maybe in general, other than the Makeup by Mario one. It's just really, really pretty. It looks natural, but it's still impactful somehow. I like it because it doesn't look like a stripe of brown on your face. You know, you can't really tell where the bronzer starts and stops. It's really, really nice. Okay, and let's go ahead and apply some liquid highlight. I don't have a new one. This is the newest one in my collection, the Iconic London Rollaway Glow Liquid Highlighter. Stunning, gorgeous. The applicator is so fun. It's a rollerball highlighter. Oh, she is beautiful. Look at, like, are you serious? Listen to me. If you love highlighter, that, you need that. You need it. OMG. It's freaking stunning. I mean, we're already glowy enough with that L'Oreal Lumi tint, but I love to glow. I love it. Okay, let's try this fwee blurry pudding pot. Everything about this product, it just makes me want to like eat it. Like, it's so stinking cute. Look at the rounded little pot. It's just, it's so cute. I don't know what it is. It feels really heavy, and look at it. Oh my gosh. This is in the color My ND04. Oh my god. Dude. Do you see that? It's squishy. It's so squishy. That is so fun. It feels like something you'd want to eat. Ooh, oh my gosh. I can tell I'm gonna love this. It's a thin, almost silicone-y type feel, but it feels like it's drying down. It's not gonna slip and slide around. It's blurring, it's moussey, very thin, a little slippy, matte finish. I can't get over the texture too. Like, this is so much fun. So fun. Oh my goodness. It doesn't look like you get a lot of product though. It's a big pot, but can you see this whole bottom part looks like it's clear, and then the product ends like right there. Don't know if I love that. We'll see how long this lasts. You know, if I'm using it regularly. You don't usually need a lot of cream blush, and this is not the most expensive thing in the world, but it wasn't super cheap. I think it was around in the $15 to $20 range, so I don't know. How much do you get in here? You get 5 grams. Let's check. Let's see here. Is that standard for a cream blush? Let's see how much you get in Tower 28. Okay, so you get 0.158 grams. This is 5 grams. That doesn't even seem possible. I'm so confused. So in the LYS Satin Matte Cream Blush, you get 6 grams. So this is, I guess, pretty standard, but it just looks so tiny. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I believe you, little container. Yeah, the Makeup by Mario Plumping Blush Veil is 5 grams as well. So it seems like it's a standard amount of product, but this doesn't seem like it's that much. Okay, let's apply it. Stop yapping. Ooh, it's such a tiny little container. I don't know which brush to go in with. Maybe just my finger? Let's try a finger. Ooh. You don't need a lot. Ooh, I love this color. It's a red, but it's not too bright of a red. It's got a little bit of a burnt aspect to it. So this is going to be the perfect sunburnt shade. It's blending out really easily with the finger. Let's see if we can layer. Not that we need to, but just for science. Yeah, you can definitely build it up. It does have a blurring quality to it. Before I applied this, I felt like my cheeks were looking very, very porous because of that skin tint, but this is helping to blur things out a bit. I love this so far. We'll see how long it wears. It does have that slightly slippy feel, so I don't know if it's gonna really lock in or if it's just gonna slide around, but so far I love the shade, I love the texture, I love the packaging. So far I love it, but again, I'll let you guys know. It's just a first impressions. I'm gonna quickly set with my LYS Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. This is just the translucent shade in Resilience. The skin tint is starting to settle into my smile lines. A lot of foundations do that, but it hasn't been that long and it's already starting to do that. So if you have even more lines than I do, this might not work for you. Let us know in the comments if you have tried this, if you have more mature skin. What did you think? I'm gonna set the T-zone. Yeah, there's something about it. I think it looks really pretty from a distance, but when you get up close, I don't know if you can see, it just looks a little bit heavy. Like right here, you can see it just is enhancing texture. It sort of looks like it's sitting on top of the skin. Maybe I used too much. I did go in with almost 2 pumps, but I really wanted to see if you could build it up. This might be one of those products that less is more. So again, I'm gonna have to keep testing it. I don't have enough time to do a wear test today, but first impressions, I would say 2 pumps, it looks a little bit heavy on the skin and you're gonna get maximum like light coverage out of this, but from afar I think it looks really pretty. This could be a good mixing foundation. If you have a very matte foundation, this might be really nice to add a little bit of glow. I'm gonna have to keep testing it, experimenting. I don't know yet. Let's try these eyeshadow palettes though, because I mean, how stinking cute. Have you guys ever taken one of those Harry Potter tests and seen which house you would be sorted into? I have. I would be sorted into Ravenclaw. Ravenclaws. See you. The packaging actually feels really nice too. It has a magnetic closure. It sort of feels like a faux leather. You got some raised detailing here. Really nice packaging. It's a quad, so you get 4 shades. There's 3 mattes and 1 shimmer. Let's see how these perform. I've never tried Sheglam eyeshadows before. I'm going to start with the shade Humility. I think I'm gonna do a halo eye. So let's do inner and outer corner. They are pigmented, but I would say more on the buildable side. I mean, it's definitely showing up, and that color is true to pan. It's a really pretty mustardy, orangey yellow. And I'm gonna drag that along the lower lash line as well. This shade I'm working with has the little, what is this? What is Hufflepuff? a badger, I think. And then Gryffindor has the lion. They all have a little embossment, so I think that's really cute. Like I said, the packaging of this is top tier. This is nice. It kind of reminds me of maybe ColourPop quality. Marble, what are you doing? What are you doing, Marby? Yeah, it's sort of comparable to some ColourPop palettes I've tried in level of pigmentation. Maybe a little bit less pigmented, but again, definitely buildable. You just gotta be patient and take your time. Let's try to deepen things up a little bit with the shade Patience. Whoa, that one was more pigmented. So I'm just layering it over that yellow shade, but not as high or low, a little bit tighter to the eye. This shade is much more pigmented than the yellow. Actually, I'm gonna take this brown shade all the way across the lower lash line. Let's try the shimmer. It's a really pretty gold called Trustworthy. It feels a little bit thinner, not super chunky. I'm gonna apply my NYX glitter glue just because I usually do apply that before shimmers and I wanna give this the best chance possible. So I'm just gonna tap that in the center of the lid where we left that blank space. Now let's try Trustworthy. I'm just gonna go in with my finger. Oh, really pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. It's got tiny little sparkles scattered throughout it. I don't know if I would call it a metallic. It's more of a shimmer, but very fine shimmers. That is really pretty. It's not like indie eyeshadow level quality. It's not gonna like blow your mind, but it is very, very pretty. I like it. Now for the inner corner, I'm gonna take the lightest shade in the palette. It looks a little bit too deep to be an inner corner highlight for me, but we're gonna try it anyway, just to see. I think my camera cut off while I was applying this Hard Work shade to my inner corner. I was just saying that it's a little bit deeper than what I would normally apply in the inner corner. I feel like it looks a little deeper on the skin too than it does in the pan, but that's fine. So I'm going to quickly apply a little bit of brown liner to my upper waterline, lower waterline, get a little smoky, do the other eye, apply some mascara, and then we will test out a couple of lip products. Okay, so I just applied some brown liner, made it a little bit smoky and sultry, and then I popped on my Ardell lifted lashes. I have not used these in a while, and I forgot how much I love them. They're pretty dramatic, but I mean, I'm dramatic, so I love me the drama. All right, let's try some of these lip products. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared about this lipstick. We swatched it earlier. It doesn't seem like an opaque lipstick. It's called their glitter lipstick. Let's see what it says. It's Greenhouse 3 today. Students, get ready for an exciting lesson in herbology class and look the part while repotting those mandrakes. That's what it is, mandrakes. With this glitter lipstick, this lippy applies smoothly onto your lips for a glassy black finish with micro glitter flecks. It features an ultra hydrating formula and an easy to use bullet applicator for a beautiful magic plant inspired look. Okay, so I just applied a little bit of my Wherever Walnut lip liner from Makeup Forever, and let's try this lipstick. Very thin and glidey. You know, it's actually a lot more wearable than I was thinking it was going to be. And even though it has the little green glitters in it, it's not, you don't feel it on your lips, which is good. I don't know, what do you guys think? I actually think it's a lot more wearable than I was thinking. Not mad about that, not mad at that. Look at the little mandrake. How cute. Okay, so I have this lip oil from Clarins, and I think this is gonna be a little bit too bright pink for this look. It comes with a little brush applicator, which was just not what I was expecting. It's very thin, it's a watery texture. It smells very strongly of like artificial fruit, I guess. It's like a candy smell, and it does tint your lips this color. I will say it's not the most long-lasting stain that I have experienced, have tried on my lips, but it's not overly drying either. It's okay. It's pretty good. I don't think it's anything to write home about. It's a really bright sort of raspberry color. And then let's try the Revlon, because I used to love these lustrous lipsticks, especially this one in Nude Illuminator. But I tried it on earlier, and I have to say, I feel like the formula is different. It feels a lot thinner than I remember, and maybe even a little bit less pigmented. It feels very, very thin. It gives a little bit of color. It's very slippy. It's not goopy though. It's okay. I don't love it as much as I thought I was going to. I love the packaging. It used to be in a black component, but now it's white, and I think the white looks very elegant. Like, this would be really pretty to display, to pull out of your purse. But I don't know, I'm just a little bit, I thought I was gonna be more impressed, but maybe I'm just misremembering it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've tried the old super lustrous lipsticks from Revlon, if you think the formula is the same or if you think it's different. I feel like it's different, but could be me. So you guys, that completes this look. That completes this video. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me. I hope you had an amazing day, or are having an amazing day wherever you are. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys so much. I love you all so much. It means so much to me when you guys leave your comments and let me know how much you love my videos. You will never know how much that means to me. So thank you so much. Thank you for leaving comments. Thank you for giving thumbs ups. I am forever grateful, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.